everybody. I'm Allison David at the Claymont Community Center, welcoming you to today's Conversations at the Center. Today, we are being joined by Greg Cephas, who is a local Claymont resident, business owner, and actually one of our members of our board of directors. So we're really excited to have Greg here. Greg, welcome.
Hey, how's it going? Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I'm glad we could spend a few minutes together. So we're going to be talking about our C3 5K, which is coming up in September. This will be our third annual. But I first wanted, people to hear a little bit about you and how you got connected to the Claymont Center. How'd you get connected to us?
So that's actually a funny story. It actually happened by accident. So like you mentioned, I'm a business owner, own a gym in Claymont. It's called the Basement Circuit Training. And basically how it started was one of my clients is friends with one of the members, Evan. They grew up in Buffalo together. So she was over at the center looking for opportunities to volunteer, told me about it. So I kind of just came over one day just to find out ways I could give back to the community that's been so good to me. And then one thing led to another, and here we are 3 years later in our third year doing the C3 5K.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit first about the Basement Fitness, because I love that story too, and I want people to hear how your business started.
So basically the business started, our motto is that we build healthy foundations from the ground up. So typically when you're building a house, you start with the foundation first, which is usually the basement, and then you build up from there. So basically how all that started was, I would say probably my first year out of college, out of high school, in between like classes in college, me and my friends would get together at my mom's house, conveniently enough, located in the basement. And it was just your regular run-of-the-mill, like unfinished basement, pipe showing and all kinds of stuff like that. The lighting wasn't that good. And my friends would come over and we would start working out in my mom's basement. We had like the bare bones stuff, a couple dumbbells, a bench press, all typical things that you would find in somebody's basement or garage as they start to, get themselves back in shape. And I remember it was one day we were walking onto the basement, and one of my good friend Phil said, "You know what, man, if you ever opened up your own gym, it should be called the Basement, because that's where we all started at." And I said, "You know what, that's a good idea." And so we were actually like planning on getting like a sign built as we go down into my mom's basement that had said the basement on it. But that quickly got vetoed because my mom didn't feel like hitting her head on anything as she was going down to wash clothes in the basement. So fast forward 8 years ago, we end up opening up now is a physical building called the Basement, where we do group classes and personal training. And it's been 8 years. I can't say that they've all been pleasant years, but it's one of those things like you go through the growing pains of being your own boss and being an entrepreneur and starting out.
That's awesome. So obviously, physical fitness is important to you. When I first met you, and we started to get to know each other, that was very clear and very apparent. And once you joined the board, you were really the inspiration for the 5K. So tell me why this 5K is so important to you.
Well, just right off the bat, I think the number one reason why it's important for me is because, like I mentioned before, I was looking for ways to give back to the community. So right there, right off the bat, that's me volunteering my time to give back to the community. But even more important, it gives us a chance to give back to the kids in the community, which is very important to me. Because, I know it sounds cliche, but the kids are our future. So if we can start building them out with a healthy lifestyle from the beginning, it typically will grow into as they become adults. So just ways to kind of give back to the community, but more so give directly back to the kids in the community of Claymont.
Yeah, I think that's a really great point that we always are talking about the proceeds from the 5K benefit our Empowered Youth program. So what that means, in real life is those funds support educational activities, tutoring, art, field trips, things like that, that the kids really need. They need all the time, but particularly now, coming out of COVID, it's really important to get them back into, activities, doing that in a safe way. So now more than ever, I feel like what we're doing to raise money for the Empowered Youth program is just even more, it's even more important. So remind everybody, when is it?
So the 5K is Saturday, September 25th. It starts at 8:30 a.m. And then right after that, we have an award ceremony, because this year we're doing something new. We're having age group awards and overall winner awards. So the award ceremony will take place at 10. The awards will be going out to the top 3 male and female of each age group category. And for our overall winners, male and female, we will have baskets that we're getting together from our sponsors who have different stuff inside there. A lot of cool little things to kind of make up that basket.
Yeah, it'll be exciting. Who can participate?
Anyone. If you have 2 legs, you can participate. If you don't have 2 legs, you can still participate. So anybody can participate, young and old. My son will be out participating. I'm assuming he'll be the youngest one out there. So he will be participating. So runners, walkers, joggers, kind of on and offers with the run and walking, anybody can participate. And if running or walking isn't really your thing, and you're around, we're always looking for more volunteers, and even people in the community. If they want to come out and just be on course support, like a cheer squad so we're really encouraging people in the communities. We have Darley Green, Ashbourne Hills, and Radnor Green. So anybody who's in those communities, if you guys want to come out and just stand on the porch and just scream and yell as our runners and walkers are going by, that would be really, really appreciated. And that's a way that people can participate without actually participating. And we also, too, by the way, if people feel like donating, they can donate as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think getting everyone involved really speaks to something that you and I care about deeply. That it's runners, walkers, people, in wheelchairs, whatever. That it's important that this feel like a community event. That the proceeds are going for the kids, but that this is really for any age group, any ability level. This is about coming together as a community. So we're really excited. We hope we'll get a good turnout this year. I think people are excited and really eager to participate in something. And I just say to all of those people, there's a lot of things coming up, and we certainly would love for you to consider joining us for our event, because it's going to be really great. So how do people sign up?
So you can go to our website, c35k.com, and follow all the links there, and the information's right there. That's how you sign up. And then we also have in-person sign up right before the race kicks off. So there's 2 options for you to sign up there.
Absolutely. And we'll put all that information on the screen during this recording. Also, if you can't remember any of that, you can always go to the Claymont Center website. All the information and the links are there as well. That's www.claymontcenter.org. And our main number is 302-792-2757. So if you'd like to call and talk to someone, you can do that. So once again, the C3 5K, September 25th. It's a Saturday morning, and we're hoping for lots of participation and great weather. So Greg, thank you from me to you. Thank you for your inspiration to even get this going 3 years ago, for your perseverance keeping it going. Even during the pandemic, we did it virtually. So I think your perseverance to keep that going has been great. Thank you for the work that you do on the board of directors. So it's been good talking to you, and I hope that people will join us.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for having me, and anything that I can do, I'm here to do it. So I really appreciate the time that you guys have been giving me as a lot in having me be a part of the board, and also with the interview today. So spread awareness. I appreciate it.
Awesome. Thanks. Bye, everybody. See us next time at our next conversations at the center.
All right. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.